Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program, United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government, the Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated, Bureau of Central Interpol, Rockefeller Plaza, P.O. Box number 3134, New York City, New York 10185, USA, P.O. Box number 148. Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu, Philippines, tvm-talonus@gmail.com, Skype, TVM-LSM-666. June 28, 2018. His Majesty King Harald V. Her Majesty Queen Sonja, the Royal Palace, Norway. Their Majesties. As the King of recognized asset nations K.O.R.A.N, I'm encouraging their Majesties to be my fellow implementers and philanthropists of the Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program's AOWDMP worldwide anti-poverty programs in accordance with the United Nations Economic and Social Council's ECOSOC Article 55, to wit Chapter 9. With a view to the creation of conditions of stability and well-being which are necessary for peaceful and friendly relations among nations, based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, the United Nations shall promote a. Higher standards of living, full employment, and conditions of economic and social progress and development. b. Solutions of international economic, social, health, and related problems, and international cultural and educational cooperation, and c. Universal respect for, and observance of, human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. The World Bank Group USA and the Committee of 300, which are under my chairmanship, released a copy of the Infinite Bank Statements IBS 2012, which refer to the infinite accounts in US dollar including their respective account numbers and account names in many prime banks. The trusteeship origin of the infinite accounts in US dollar is Ferdinand Evelyn Marcos Sr., who is my father and the President of the Republic of the Philippines 1965-1986. Based on the general party information of the IBS page 1, the name of signatory/trustee/keeper/holder is His Majesty, King ASM. My code name and the true general owner is the people of the Philippine Islands and the minority beneficiary is the people of the world including Nordman. Page 1 of 36. These infinite accounts in US dollar are intended and erected for the humanitarian and national economic development programs for the Philippine Islands 10% to 70% only, and the world 10% to 50% only. Norwegian banks with account numbers and names. 1. DNB, Nor. 36, 47, 77, 65, 41. 2. White Spiritual Boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 704, Spiritual Wonder Boy. 2. Focus Bank, 10, 00, 77, 72, 14. White Spiritual Boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 75, Spiritual Wonder Boy. 3. Land Credit Bank, 90, 01, 37, 77, 20. White Spiritual Boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 76, Spiritual Wonder Boy. 4. Norges Bank, 88, 97, 74, 23, 47, 6. White Spiritual Boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 77, Spiritual Wonder Boy. 5. Storebrand Financial Group, 77, 73, 36, 54, 82, 1. White spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 78, spiritual wonder boy. 6. Vosvexalogland Mansbank, 99, 37, 77, 54. 2. White spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 79, spiritual wonder boy. 7. Norwegian State Housing Bank, 10, 00, 77, 73, 1. White spiritual boy, V7, 77, 62, 53 4 AM 71, 0, spiritual wonder boy. 8. Cultura Spera Bank, 36, 77, 72, 91, 45, white spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 71, 1, spiritual wonder boy. 9. Terra Grupanaz, 77, 73, 00, 07, 1. White spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 71, 2. Spiritual wonder boy. 10. Sperabank 1, 37, 77, 22, 35, 24. White spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 71, 3. Spiritual wonder boy. 11. Sperabank Invest, 89, 77, 74, 31, 82. White spiritual boy, 77, 76, 25, 34 AM 71, 4. Spiritual wonder boy. Page 2 of 36. Each bank has two accounts with account names of White Spiritual Boy and Spiritual Wonder Boy with respective standing balances of US dollars infinite, and confirmed as eternal deposit, while under time deposit, its principal balances and interest are untouchable and or unloanable and or unprogrammable, that having maturity rate of 4% per annum, and per 30 years of maturity, and upon maturity 50% shall be forcibly used for whatever development program, and 50% shall be automatically and forcibly maintained and preserved to another 30 years until lasted for eternity. My code names are White Spiritual Boy and Spiritual Wonder Boy. Thus, I'm the sole owner of the said 22 infinite accounts in US dollar. The confirmed infinite accounts have continuous maturity earnings. As His Majesty, King ASM, these are my 5 mission statements. 1. To return all currencies into gold standard or backed up with treasure. 2. To uplift the living conditions of poor people in the world. 3. To protect the Mother Earth from total environmental destruction. 4. To encourage people to be religious or spiritually inclined persons. 5. To finance humanitarian and national economic development programs for humanity's basic needs such as nutritious food, potable water, comfortable shelter, appropriate clothing, and many others. Based on the IBS, the worldwide development programs are the following. A. Humanitarian Economic Development Program. 1. Livelihood Development Program. 2. Scholarship Development Program. 3. Healthcare Development Program. 4. Annuity Development Program. B. National Economic Development Program. 1. Infrastructure Development Program. 2. Agricultural Development Program. 3. Mining Development Program. 4. Industrial Development Program. The IBS declassified full copy is viewable and downloadable in PDF format through this web link, goo.gl/pak3hn Google Drive. The Committee of 300 via the United Nations Organization UNO, awarded the Treasury Certificate of the People of the Philippine Islands, that contains President Marcos Yulin-Kalubanat-Tapan last will, and testament in English. Please refer to pages 37 to 83 in PDF copy, which he executed in Malacanang Palace, Manila, on December 20, 1985. Page 3 of 36. On June 29, 1992, then Philippine President K.O.R.A.N Aquino officially confirmed President Marcos' divine wealth, which is not ill-gotten, based on his last will, and testament that is included in the Treasury Certificate. In this article, Supreme Court junks ill-gotten wealth case versus Marcos, Krones, and dated June 19, 2018. The Supreme Court of the Philippines has affirmed the Sandigan Bayan's People's Advocate, which is the anti-graft court in the Philippines, August 2010 and August 2011. Rulings, officially junking the Presidential Commission on Good Government's PCGG, recovery case of alleged ill-gotten wealth versus My Father and Others GU.GL/1Q5UJU. Based on the Treasury Certificate's general party information, the name of signatory/trustee/keeper/holder is Anthony Santiago Martin ASM, which is my code name. Thus, I'm the owner of the following accounts. The Treasury Certificate also reveals that the Central Bank of Norway has account number 69 88 75 24 11 for worth $500 billion, sponsored by 20,000 metric tons of AU and time deposited with 4% per annum. On January 1, 1966. The Treasury Certificate also includes these 16 accounts in US dollar that have been time deposited with 4% per annum since January 1, 1967. Norwegian banks, accounts, net balances, 1. DNB Nor 36, 47, 77, 65, 41, to 11 trillion, 2. Focus Bank 10, 00. 77, 72, 14 11 trillion, 3, Grand Sberbank 97, 77, 29, 81, 23. 11 trillion, 4, Kommunalbanken 97, 71, 28, 41, 29. 11 trillion, 5, Land Credit 90, 01. 37, 77, 20. 6,600 billion, 6, Nordlandsbanken 97, 77, 29, 20, 12. 11 trillion, 7, Norwegian State Housing Bank 10, 00, 77, 73, 1. 6,600 billion, 8. Postbanken 97, 97, 73, 40, 2. 11 trillion, 9. Sparbanken Hedmark 97, 71, 27, 60, 21. 11 trillion, 10. Sparbank SMN 37, 72, 23, 52, 4. 5 trillion 200 billion, 11. Sparbanken Nord 97, 78, 87, 63, 1. 11 trillion, 12. Sparbanken Nordwest 37, 71, 52, 72, 34. 11 trillion, 13. Sparbanken Rogaland 35, 41, 27, 77, 9. 11 trillion, 14. Sparbanken Vest 89, 77, 74, 31, 82 7 trillion, 15. Stonebrand Financial Group 77, 73. 36, 54, 82, 123 trillion, 16. Vosvexaloglandman spank 99, 37, 77, 54, 2. 7 trillion, total 330 trillion 800 billion. I'm declared and recognized as the Royal King of the Philippine Islands, page 86 in PDF copy, based on the Treasury certificate whose declassified copy is viewable and downloadable in PDF format through this web link, goo.gl/bcr, RBT Google Drive. Page 4 of 36. As president, my father initiated the first Manila Summit Conference, the very first ASEAN Summit, on October 24 to 25, 1966, and the Volcanic Summit Law on January 24 to 25, 1967, earmarking $500 Callian US followed by 42 zeros, which is the legitimate source of the IBS, for the forthcoming Divine Master Plan of the New World Society. Malacanang World Head Pihaw Palace Parliament. Royal God Allied Head Palace Dovest Dove. Apo HGS Judge Ferdinand Pihaw and Romoris Dovest Dove Hapradiis Popa UKHK World Pihaw MPDG, FEO, Dove. PDGW 01-4 02 27 XX Alpha in Omega Oriando UE Oriore Apo 01A02 27 4NL Found arrest SOHBSE/OGNTZ International Reserve of the Philippines and H World. His Majesty Apo HGS Judge Ferdinand Pihaw, IMDD, Head Expert Divine Master Plan of the New World Society. 1,057 Mother Gold Guarantee Deposit / Account Set. PHP 780 billion peso, GLTD. US dollar. 500, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 0, 00, USD. $500 Callian US CFR Trilateral Commission. IRO Phil, H World Head Expert Divine Master Plan, OGNTZ, SOGBSE, Firmament. H World Interceding and Superseding Body Ministerial Apostolic Region 1 to 13. WIFUB, SORDC, SSIL. Apo H World in Families Umbrella Bread, Synchronization of the Regional Developmental Council of the Eden World Lemuria Philippines. 1 million metric tons, DORE, bullion metal 999.9 Synopsis G7, Malacanang World Head Pihaw Palace Parliament Manila Summit Conference October 24 to 25, 1966. 5 Quint Power Malacanang World Head Pihaw Palace Parliament Manila Volcanic Summit Law January 24 to 25, 1967. HWIRO. Phil is the center, mother and guarantee of all 167 allied estate nation and central power. Mother guarantee certificate of IRO Phil H World ABL Gold Bullion Head Pihaw Palace. APO 01, 02, 2XX4, AOHGS Judge Ferdinand Pihaw and Remoris Dovest Dove 15, 01, 001. The participants of the 1966 Manila Summit Conference were Prime Minister Harold Holt of Australia, President Park Chung-hee of the Republic of Korea, Prime Minister Keith Harlyoke of New Zealand, President Ferdinand Marcos of the Philippines, Prime Minister Thanom Kittikachorn of Thailand, President Lyndon B. Johnson of the United States of America, and Prime Minister Nguyen K.O.R.A.N and Chairman Nguyen Van Thieu of South Vietnam. The amount of $500 K.O.R.A.N is backed up by at least 1 million metric tons of Dora bullion. Dora gold bars are typically a super high gold content alloy, sometimes actually pure, created at the site of Lemuria or Lemuria, that refers to gold mining in the hollow earth or inner earth. The first public scientific evidence of the hollow earth occurred in 1947 when Rear Admiral Richard E. Byrd of the United States Navy planed and flew directly to the North Pole to enter the inner earth. Refer to GU.GL/1NFXFX. In his diary with other witnesses, his crew, he tells of traveling 1,700 miles in the hollow earth's interior and discovered cities and a thriving civilization. In January 1956, Admiral Byrd led an Antarctic expedition to penetrate the inner earth for 2,300 miles through the South Pole. In her article, entitled "The Earth's Inner Fort Knox," Anne Wooten referred to a calculation of geologist Bernard Wood, of Macquarie University in Australia, that the inner Earth's core has 1.6 quadrillion tons of AUWGL/OYYNSU. Page 5 of 36. Your royal relatives, who are King Christian IX of Denmark 1818 to 1906, Queen Elizabeth II, and His Royal Highness Henry of Luxembourg, are my granduncle, my second cousin 2x removed, and my second cousin 3x removed, respectively. Christian IX of Denmark, my granduncle. Frederick VIII of Denmark, my first cousin, 1x removed. Alexandra of Denmark, my first cousin, 1x removed. Christian X of Denmark. Princess Ingeborg of Denmark, my second cousin. Haakon VII of Norway. Maud of Wales, my second cousin. George V, my second cousin. Frederick IX of Denmark. Astrid of Sweden, my second cousin, 1x removed. Princess Martha of Sweden. Olav V of Norway, my second cousin, 1x removed. George VI, my second cousin, 1x removed. Margaret II of Denmark. Princess Josephine Charlotte of Belgium, my second cousin, 2x removed. Albert II of Belgium. Harold V of Norway, my second cousin, 2x removed. Elizabeth II, my second cousin, 2x removed. Henry of Luxembourg, my second cousin, 3x removed. Philip of Belgium. For more information, refer to page 32. Based on the family tree above, you King Harold V, are my second cousin 2x removed. Her Royal Highness Alexandra Josephine Teresa Charlotte Mary Wilhelmine, who is Her Royal Highness Henry's only daughter, is my fiancée and my second cousin 4x removed. Her Royal Highness Alexandra is the Princess of Luxembourg. Her Royal Highness Alexandra, who is your of King Harold V first cousin 2x removed, is the would-be Queen of the King of recognized asset nations. Their Majesties, both of you deserve to be placed on a venerable pedestal in the United Nations promotion of healthy lifestyle, international peaceful relations, and universal respect for human rights. We belong to the consanguineal royal European families. Page 6 of 36. I have the honor to provide you more information about my global assets. Human Trust, Jinru Shikin, which is the 2013 Japanese suspense film, ascertains the existence of the M Fund, meaning Mankind Fund, which is the secret joint US-Japan account for gold-based currencies. In their expository book entitled Gold Warriors, America's Secret Recovery of Yamashita's Gold, Sterling and Peggy Seagrave reveal that the only people who knew of the stashes of the 175 hidden treasure vaults in the Philippines were the Japanese military tops and the imperial family, also referred the Imperial House of Japan, including the Emperor Hirohito, whose name has the meaning of abundant benevolence. The Seagraves also allege that the Emperor Hirohito appointed his brother Prince Chichibu to head a secret organization from 1937 to 1946 called the Golden Lily Kinoyuri Operation, by which the imperial household's members were personally involved in a territorial expansion for their massive treasure hunting in Asia. Prince Chichibu's secret team was given a code name of the Golden Lily after a poem the said emperor had once written. The Golden Lily operation included the Yamashita's gold. Together with Nazi war loot from Europe, the United States funneled the Yamashita's gold into the Black Eagle Trust, named after the Nazi insignia stamped on gold bullion stolen by the Nazis, and discussed clandestinely at the Bretton Woods in 1944. From which the Federal Reserve system and others would be greatly and secretly funded. According to this YouTube video entitled The Philippine History Revisited, The Wealthiest Nation on Earth, which is authored by Karen Hughes, former chief legal counsel of the World Bank, Dr. Jose P. Rizal is the father of German Führer Adolf Hitler and Japanese General Tomoyuki Yamashita. In his online article entitled The Spoils of War, The Secret Story of World War II Japanese and Nazi Gold, David Gould reveals the plans of the United States in tandem with England before the Second World War, to wit. The United States had its own well-laid plans to become the imperial world power of post-World War II. These plans had been formulated before the Second World War by the Council on Foreign Relations, an organization founded by wealthy Americans in the wake of World War I, in tandem with England's Royal Institute of International Affairs, known as Chatham House for short GO.GL/GFC3. 5C. I renewed with U.S. President Donald John Trump the 1950 Bilateral Mines Field Breakthrough Successor Agreement BMBSA, enabling the Federal Reserve System with all the 13 vaults of my gold bullion, the Golden Lily, as the super gold bullion bank of the world. I'm the Federal Reserve System's chairperson. I'm the successor heir and sole owner of the Black Eagle Trust's Japanese and Nazi gold. Page 7 of 36. In Day of Deceit, The Truth About FDR and Pearl Harbor, Robert Stinnett proves America's greatest secret and worst military disaster. The attack on Pearl Harbor was not a surprise military strike by the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service against the United States naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii Territory, on December 7, 1941. For Stinnett, the attack was a result of the carefully orchestrated design initiated by the US government. Stinnett's book still makes the case that the attack on Pearl Harbor was the result of an intentional 8-step plan drawn up by Naval Intelligence Lieutenant Commander Arthur H. McCollum, and implemented by then US President Franklin Delano Roosevelt FDR in cahoots with the Japanese military tops. FDR dispatched his closest advisor and the Secretary of the War Cabinet, Harry Hopkins, to meet British Prime Minister Winston Churchill in January 1941. Hopkins told Churchill, "The President FDR is determined that we, the United States and England, shall win the war together." The Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941 marked the official entrance of the United States into World War II, demonstrating FDR's ulterior motive of winning the war on the British side. FDR ordered General Douglas MacArthur to launch a number of successful offensive operations against the Japanese military in the Pacific, including the Philippines, during the Second World War after the 1941 Pearl Harbor attack. General MacArthur successfully accomplished his retaliatory mission with Secretary of War Henry L. Stimson, who ordered Assistant Secretary of War John J. McCloy to be the planner of the Black Eagle Trust. For Karen Hughes, the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 hastened the Japanese surrender, causing Hitler to redirect his treasure ships of looted gold and valuables toward his ally, Japan, to the Philippines. Based on the online article entitled The Secret History of the Atomic Bomb, Albert Einstein's letter to FDR dated August 2, 1939 was delivered personally by Alexander Saches, who is a bagman for the Rothschilds, on October 11, informing FDR that the Rothschilds approved of the atomic bomb project GU.GL/HTFXPF. The Rothschilds were behind the costly project. The financial power of England is centered in the London branch of the House of Rothschild GU.GL/KUT919. The Rothschild family controls the United States of America through their private Federal Reserve System GU.GL/SMLNWC. According to the said web link, the House of Morgan, which also fell under Rothschild's and Rockefeller's control, encouraged the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 by conspiring to share war profits with the Iwasaki and An clans who owned Mitsubishi and Mitsui in Japan. Page 8 of 36. According to Hughes, Dr. Rizal, in his disguised role as Father Jose Antonio Diaz, elicited secret information directly from his son, Yamashita, identifying easily valuable burial sites of massive looted wealth in the Philippines. In 1944, General Dwight Eisenhower initiated the Bretton Woods Conference to confiscate all the gold stolen by Hitler and Yamashita GU.GL/EACPKA. When the numerous plunder sites were located, and the stolen assets were recovered over the next few years, the gold and other treasures were deposited in over 170 bank accounts spread across more than 40 countries, all of whom were signatories of the 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement, which resulted into my father's and Rizal's creation of the World Bank and the IMF. The recovered assets came to be known as the Black Eagle Trust. The men responsible for initiating and executing the confiscation of Nazi and Japanese treasury gold represented the most senior intelligence officers in the US and Britain at the end of World War II, and the cabinet of the President of the United States GU.GL/XZMFK. The recovered Nazi and Japanese treasures, the black gold, gave Washington virtually limitless unaccountable funds, providing an asset base to reinforce the treasuries of America's allies GU.GL/9PBTVL. Based on the Treasury certificate, the Rothschild and Sons Great Britain, with account number 30 92 83 76 67 71 2, has a net balance of US dollars infinite and time deposit of 4% per annum since January 1, 1967. The Rothschild family is linked with all depository information for the people of the Philippine Islands and the authorized party of President Ferdinand E. Marcos, page 53. As the Committee of 300's chairpersons, Queen Elizabeth II, and I govern the world through these three city-states or privately owned corporations: 1. Vatican City, 2. The City of London, and 3. Washington, D.C. The City of London, which is officially known as the Crown, controls the World Bank, IMF, European Central Bank, European Union, UNO, and Federal Reserve System, which is reportedly controlled by the Rothschilds, GU.GL/1TR9KS. The United States of America became under the control of the Crown Bank of England during the Roosevelt administration 1909, when its Crown agents J.P. Morgan took over 25% of American business GU.GL/KI6IVN. Based on the said Treasury certificate, the Federal Reserve Board has the account worth $500 followed by 54 zeros sponsored by 10 million metric tons of gold time deposited with 4% per annum on January 1, 1966. The Treasury certificate identifies me, not the Rothschild family, as the true signatory/trustee/keeper/holder of this account whereby I'm the owner. Page 9 of 36. A copy of the certificate reveals my deposit of 80,000 metric tons of gold in the Treasury Vault of Citibank North America, Fort Knox, where the 13th Federal Reserve Bank is located in the United States of America. None of the gold stored in the 13 bullion depositories or treasury vaults of the Federal Reserve System Fed belongs to the Rothschild family and other ruling families in the Crown in the City of London. The Rothschilds and others merely serve as my public front in the Fed and the Bank of England, among many others. Central Bank of the Philippines, Office of the Monetary Board, Manila. Certificate of Depositor, in Trust Deposit. This certificate that there have been deposited in the Treasury Vault of Citibank, N.A. located in Head Office New York 10043 USA, care of John S. Reed, Chairman and CEO, with full obligation and responsibility the following trust accounts. Citibank N.A., Fort Knox. Head Office New York 10043 USA. 1. Trust Account Number 777-9-11. 2. Trust Account Number 777-12-11. Volume 80,000 metric tons of gold, AU. Purity 999.9. Fineness. Warehouse, Fort Knox. Trust Depositor, Jose Antonio de la Paz. Alias Severino Santa Romana et al. Asset Owner Code, TVM-LSM-666, Harbor King, 2005. Restructure Date, 1983. Maturity, 2005. And which shall be free from all liens and encumbrances, no criminal origin covered by insurance, immunity, and security code 50-20, 2005. Done in the office of the Monetary Board of Central Bank of the Philippines this 14th of October in the year of our Lord 1983. Signed, Jaime C. Lea, Governor, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santa Romana et al., Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, Owner/Sole Signatory. Confirmed by Citibank. Page 10 of 36. The Department of the Treasury, which is an executive department in the Treasury of the United States federal government, issued on August 11, 1979 this certification to all international governments and monetary authorities about my global cash account with the sum of $300 with 39 zeros and assets and commodities that are protected by global immunity. Department of the Treasury. Office of the General Counsel. Washington, D.C. 20220. To all Board of Governor of the worldwide central banks, international government and monetary authorities. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Bank System, Washington, D.C. 2561, and the Department of U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 87-66 cited old and new series of currency recorded in the Bank International Settlement, Boston, Zurich, Switzerland and Netherlands. Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, coded name TVM-LSM-666 AAAO01, global account number 97 54 320110. Special grant from Code of 01 TVM-LSM-666 read Sirach Chapter 44, 12. 3 to 12 Seaments of the first AAO01 Global Cash Account the sum of 300, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 0000 issued to back up his U.S. federal ID number, C608479, to redeem the assets and commodities, restructured from August 11, 1986, maturity August 11, 2007, protected by global immunity and security. 4136-25070. Redeemers Code 17. 38-777. Done in Washington, D.C. 220, 11th of August 1979. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz and Phil, Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, Russell L. Monk, Assistant General Counsel. Signed, T. Page Nelson, Director Foreign Currency. Page 11 of 36. The Federal Reserve System's Board of Governors issued this certificate on August 11, 1979 to all Board of Governors of central banks, identifying me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, who is entitled to the amount with 40 zeros for the control of the world assets. By virtue of power vested to me by the U.S. Federal Reserve banking system and the Department of U.S. Treasury, my ID number C608479 is protected by the Treaty of Perpetual and Global Immunity. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Washington, D.C. 2055, 1. To all Board of Governors of Central Bank worldwide acknowledged by the authority of the United States Treasury in accordance with U.S. Federal Reserve Bank System given identity to Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded name TVM-LSM-666 AAAO01 Global Account Number 97 54 32 01 10 Special Grant from Code of 01 TVM LSM-666 read Sirach Chapter 44 12. 3-12 Seaments of the first AAAO01 Global Cash Account issued on August 11, 1986 after restructured from the Code of Last Will and Testament from 1952 ended August 11, 1986. The amount of 40 zeros is prepared to control the World Asset Access Reserve maturity 2007. Therefore, by virtue of power vested by the U.S. Federal Reserve banking system and the Department of the U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 87-66, cited old and new series of currency, assets, and commodities for the consonants of our objective to back up the said mentioned ID number C608479 to redeem under Code 17. 38-777, approved and amended during post-PAC conference known as Inatus Vias Obligatus et Instituto Apping 1969 known as Inheritance Power of Responsibility Blue Seal, S66. Done in Washington, D.C. 220, this 11th of August 1979. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz and Phil. Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, Preston Martin, Vice Chairman of U.S. Federal Reserve. Page 12 of 36. This declaration order, covered by the law of Treaty of Perpetual, verified on February 7, 1976 that I, as TVM-LSM-666, have full discretionary power on my trust asset commodities in bullion banks around the world. Then Presidents Ferdinand E. Marcos and Gerald R. Ford signed this declaration from the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development UNCTAD. UNCTAD. United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. Declaration of the Law of Treaties for Code TVM-LSM-666, CR 1949. Know all men by these presents. An international identified by the law of agreements, concluded between the state and private ownership of property, in written from the Group of 77 representing United Nations, governed by international law, embodied in bullion banks around the world, more related banks, instruments, and whatever its particular designation of TVM-LSM-666 is duly ratified, accepted, approved, and amended by the International Promotion for Peace Communities, whereby a state, established in the international plan with the help his trust asset as backup of the managerial paper's currency its consent, to be bound by a treaty of perpetual. Therefore hereof in the year 2005 agreed, that all trust asset commodities is duly matured TVM-LSM-666 has full and discretionary power, to move/remove or restructure, duly amended under unilateral agreement in accordance with Certificate of Entitlement, included the inventory list signed by Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666, owner and sole signatory. Further, this declaration order, covered by the law of Treaty of Perpetual, assignment without let of hindrance as a clause of his vital documents issued by the Court of Passé, Order Republic Act 26, adopting and authenticated in the ministerial meeting, the person stated expressing the consent of the state, to be bound by a treaty for accomplishing of any other act of international banking law of bailment, done in the Philippines this 7th of February 1976. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Gerald R. Ford, President, United States of America. Signed, Gaston Egmont Thorne, President of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General of the United Nations. Signed, Gregorio S. Licorice, Chairman of the Board of Governor of Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Confirmed by, signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, /owner/sole signatory, coded TVM-LSM-666. Page 13 of 36. The Manila Declaration. General Assembly of the Group of 77, 1981 adopted the New World Legal Order dated October 4, 1982 in UNCTAD, Cancun, Mexico. The New World Legal Order has only 5 commissions. 1. UNCTAD. 2. United Nations Industrial Development Organization UNIDO. 3. United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees UNHCR. 4. World Health Organization WHO. 5. Alpha Omega or the AOWDMP, which is under my chairmanship. This letter of instruction also confirmed my titular decree 010227408. Letter of Instruction Number 71C. From the Office of the Chairman of Group of 77. United Nations Plaza, New York 1, USA. through Deputy Secretary General Mr. Alistair McTire. 4. UN Commission of International Trade Law and the International Security Council SC. Subject: approve the Manila Declaration. General Assembly of the Group of 77, 1981 adopted the New World Legal Order dated October 4, 1982 in UNCTAD, Cancun, Mexico. It was resolved and amended. Dear Sir, I presently constituted, being the head of state president of the Republic of the Philippines and the spokesman of the UN Group of 77, for the International Security Council, exercising the veto U.S., USSD and UN Charter of ECOSOC Article 55. The United Nations Charter in accordance with Resolution 108 and 109, and/or the Article 55, 57, 63 for Economic and Social Cultural Council ECOSOC, through the Trusteeship Council Convention adopting Resolution number 93, 55 in accordance with Article 55 for the preparation of ECOSOC 2005 Economic Project of the Alpha Omega World Peace Community Development Program in the year 2005. New World Legal Order. Adopted October 4, 1982. Have only 5 commissions: 1. UNIDO, 2. UNCTAD, 3. WHO, 4. UNHCR, and 5. Alpha Omega, as the implementer of the World Peace Marshall Plan program. Therefore, the range of activities covered of every aspect of the human existence for the people of the world, including academic studies and researches, for the World ECOSOC, for the World Peace Program of Actions. Henceforth, hereof, I hereby appoint TVM-LSM-666, Titular Decree 010-22-740A, Decree Titular Number 010-22-740A, recorded in 7th Book and 7th Seal, Authoress of the Fairy Story and Malaccanon Palace. Republic Act No. 5445-5446, Article 11, Section 124, Phil. Old and New Constitution, H. World UN Military Government, Trilateral ID No. 54, 32, 11, 01, 10, as my proxy, successor for the. Page 1 of 2. Page 14 of 36. This letter of instruction was signed by Kurt Waldheim, Secretary of the United Nations, approved by President Marcos as the spokesman of the UN Group of 77, and confirmed by the US President Ronald W. Reagan and me as the heir, owner, signatory, redeemer, and implementer. We confirmed the ECOSOC economic project of the Alpha Omega World Peace Community Development Program. Regarding the refusal of any trustee bullion bank to coordinate and comply with the rule of banking law of bailment, the liable bailee is punishable in the Veto Act or Embargo Act 1807. Members of Ad Hoc Committee of the Group of 23, in preparatory commodities, otherwise finance the ECOSOC 2005. Based and approved plan set in Resolution number 93, 55 Article 55, 57, 63, adopted Resolution number 3442. 30 of 1979 under Economic Zone of UNCTAD v General Assembly known as International Law of the Sea, Law of Treaties and the Law of Redeemer Resolution number 3362 SV2, 6th series of 1970 for declaration of diplomatic and consular ownership, age administer under Executive Order. Number 76 United Nations Plan of Action Number 35 authenticated by Ambassador of Paris Honorable Salvador P. Lopez. This new world legal order no intervention, non-use of political power, and respect the sovereignty, to avoid the destruction of the international documents represented by the bearer TVM-LSM-666 to maintain the state of harmony amended in October 25, 1967. Any trustee bullion bank refused to coordinate and follow the rule of banking law of bailment, the bailee is punishable in the Veto Act or Embargo Act 1807. Done in Cancun, Mexico, this 4th of October in the year of our Lord 1982. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General, United Nations. Seal of United Nations, Kurt Waldheim. Approved by, signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, spokesman of UN Group 77, Head of State/President, Republic of the Philippines. Seal of the President of the Philippines, President Ferdinand E. Marcos. Confirmed by, signed, Ronald Reagan, President United States of America, Head of State. Seal of the President of United States of America, President Ronald Reagan. Signed, Tiburcio V. Marcos, heir/owner/sole signatory, Redeemers Code 1738-77, implementer of Alpha Omega, LSM-666 official seal, His Majesty, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos. Top secret. Seal of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro. Page 15 of 36. The leaders of the Allied Nations confirmed and certified on August 11, 1950 that I am the sole heir/successor of the World Asset in Trust Deposit and all my commodities are protected by securities. Several treaties including Treaty of Agreement Article the 4th Embargo Act 1807, Global Immunities, and are free and clear of all liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin. My assets commodities were authenticated by an assay office prior to transport/export directly to at least 7 bullion banks all over the world in coordination with the U.S. Treasury, Federal Reserve System, and others. The Trilateral Commission. 50 years of trust deposited in the Allied Nations. Gold, diamond, platinum. Treaty of Agreement Article 4. Embargo Act 1807. We, the leaders of the Allied Nations, represented by Supreme Commander Dwight Eisenhower, United States of America President Harry S. Truman, Secretary of State Henry Stemson, CIA Director E.I. Klein, USAFE Chairman Jesus Antonio Cruz Villamor, Ferdinand E. Marcos represented by House of Congress and Chief Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666, Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santa. Romano et al. Metal Trustee Depositor of TVTM-LSM-666 and William V. Morales represented in behalf of Cruz Villamor Talanas family clan, Code of K.O.R.A.N, TVTM sole heir/successor of the World Asset in Trust Deposit. Under the provision of ownership of the assets, commodities, the Speaker of the House of Congress, Ferdinand E. Marcos and the Governor of Banco Central ng Pilipinas Andres V. Castillo who lead in the BSP laboratory, to authenticate the metal assay before transport/export directly to Union Bank of Switzerland. Citibank, West Pacific Corporation Westpac, Germany, Bank of England, Saudi Arabia and the Bullion Bank of Yugoslavia known as Code of AA 777 MCD with the coordination of U.S. Treasury, U.S. Federal, World Metal Organization, International Security Council and Trusteeship Council. Copy of individual trust agreement is on file. We, hereby, confirmed, certify, that all commodities is under one umbrella TVTM-LSM 666, protected by securities, several treaties, international immunities, are free and clear in any criminal offense, harassment, no liens and encumbrances, duly declared and proclaimed under the gift of love, gift of liberty in favor of the successor heir TVM-LSM-666. Enter into inheritance power, the last surviving heir of the 1212 emperors by order of Justice Shaman. The Roman law relating to inheritance power of the late Julian Macleod Tilano his heir assigned adjudicated under the civil law of ownership Article 426, 427 and 428 upon the execution of this document and instrument TVTM-LSM 666 is the sole heir/sole sole signatory. Therefore, whereof, we hereby acknowledge to all concerned in behalf of the peoples of the world, this asset is movable in the year 2005. Done in Malacanang Palace this 11th of August in the year of Lord 1952. Signed, Harry S. Truman, President United States of America. Signed, Dwight Eisenhower Supreme Commander, Allied Nations. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, Congressman, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, Metal Trustee Depositor of TVTM, alias Severino Santa Romana. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz, 10, 60, 84, 79 Far East, C1, C2. Signed, William V. Morales Representative, Code of K.O.R.A.N. Page 16 of 36. The peoples of the United States of America issued Embargo Act 1807 to the peoples of the Allied Nations under the New World Legal Order, mandating the state to promote social justice and to ensure my dignity, welfare, and security. I'm also identified as the World Trust Fund's owner vested by the rights of ownership under the rules of law established in the International Court of Justice under Olmsted. US 277 US 438. Top Secret. Operation Embargo Act 1807. The Trilateral Commission. Order. From the peoples of the United States of America, and to the peoples of the Allied Nations granted with support of Treaty of Versailles issued Embargo Act 1807 under, by United Nations New World Legal Order pursuant to Resolution No. 108 and 109 amended in UNCTAD on October 4, 1982. At Cancun, Mexico. Duplicate copy. 1. Under ratification of the vital banking instruments presented by the spokesman of Group of 77, Head of State, and President of the Republic of the Philippines Ferdinand Edrelin Marcos. 2. The state respects the United Nations Charter to Charter Article 2 ECOSOC Article 55 Special Resolution Proviso Article 57 and 63. That they considered the final recommendation of the conference towards an international endorsement of a new trade policy for development using the TVTM-LSM 666 Trust Asset around the world under 50 to 20 policy ended 2005. 3. The state promote under Manila Declaration of Code. The Code of Ethic, Code of Conduct, Code of K.O.R.A.N, Code of Redeemer. Code of Trust Account coded name protected by Article 1405 Law on Secrecy of Bank Deposits supported by Treaty of Versailles and several treaties is duly amended. 4. The state promotes the world of trust and banking institutions, the rules of law and person promote physical, intellectual social justice. 5. The state shall promote social justice, to ensure the dignity, welfare, security, for the sole holder of the trust asset vested by the rights of ownership under the rules of law established by the International Court of Justice under Olmsted US 277, US 438. Those who violated the mutual agreement is punishable in the International Court of Justice, Paris, France, and subject foreclosure and operation embargo under banking law of bailment. Done in Cancun, Mexico, this 4th of October in the year of our Lord 1982. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President, United States of America. Signed, Jimmy Carter, Trilateral Commission, ex-President of USA. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Gregorio S. Licorice, BSP Governor. Signed, TVM-LSM-666, owner of World Trust Fund, Trilateral ID number 54 32 11 01 10. Seal of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve. Seal of the Department of the Treasury. Page 17 of 36. Based on Statement Number 5 of the Trilateral Commission's Order, Operation Embargo Act 1807 is enforceable to bailees, who are liable for violating the mutual agreement about my rights of ownership, and they are criminally punishable in the International Court of Justice. Consequently, they will be arrested, incarcerated without bail for many years, and their assets and properties will be also lawfully confiscated. 5. The state shall promote social justice, to ensure the dignity, welfare, security, for the sole holder of the trust asset vested by the rights of ownership under the rules of law established by the International Court of Justice under Almsted U.S. 277, U.S. 438. Those who violated the mutual agreement is punishable in the International Court of Justice, Paris, France, and subject foreclosure and operation embargo under banking law of bailment. Done in Cancun, Mexico, this 4th of October in the year of our Lord 1982. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President, United States of America. Signed, Jimmy Carter, Trilateral Commission, ex-President of USA. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Gregorio S. Licorice, BSP Governor. Signed, TVM-LSM-666, owner of World Trust Fund, Trilateral ID number 54 32 11 01 10. Seal of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve. Seal of the Department of the Treasury. I'm the successor of David Rockefeller 1915 to 2017, in his chairmanship of the Trilateral Commission, which can sanction a country to declare war. As the Trilateral Commission's chairman, I can economically shut down any allied and non-allied nations, which fail to implement the World Economic, Social, and Cultural Development Project. As the 7th Star Governor General of the United Nations and the Supreme Commander of the International Bureau of Central Interpol, I can also command military and police forces. I'm also the chairman of the International Police Commission, HIPC, which is impervious to the new People's Army in the entire Philippines. Group of Trilateral Commission of Global Funder, Ronald Reagan, President, United States of America, David Rockefeller, Chairman, Trilateral Commission, Jimmy Carter, Trilateral Commission, ex-President of USA, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Tiburcio V. Marcos, Alpha Omega World Chairman, holder of the 7th Golden Key of White Stallion. Page 18 of 36. The Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System officially issued on August 11, 1983 my identification number C60-84-7-940 TVM-LSM-666, my codename, identifying me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded LSM-666. 777, AAA K.O.R.AN C1 C2, and as the World Assets Holder, and confirming to all Board of Governors worldwide about my identification. Jose Bautista Cruzan, who was my consanguineal trust depositor, signed my identification, which was issued by Dr. Preston Martin, who was an American banker and the Federal Reserve Board's vice chairman. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Washington, D.C. 2055, 1. 2. All Board of Governors worldwide acknowledge. By the authority of United States Treasury, in accordance with U.S. Federal Reserve System, given identity to Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded LSM 666. 777, AAA K.O.R.AN C1 C2, holder of the World Asset Access Reserve Trust for 5,020 years. Redeemers Code number 1738-777. The U.S. Treasury, identified, pursuant to USA Public Law 87-66. Cited old series currency, used as asset as backup of Metal S Adjustment Act under Section 5, provided to act as holder of several treaties under Security Code MR 576 CF Fill, Global Immunity with 7 counts of gents, decree and LOI. Therefore, upon the execution of the special proviso, the U.S. Federal Reserve System issued identification number C60-84-7940 VM-LSM-666. Done in Washington, D.C. 2055, 1 this 11th day of August 1983. Confirmed by. Signed, Jose Bautista, Cruzan Phil. Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, Preston Martin, Vice Chairman of U.S. Federal Reserve. Page 19 of 36. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, the Department of the U.S. Treasury issued my ID number IC 60-84-7-9. The U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve System officially acknowledged on July 11, 1979 to all boards of governors of the central banks and the international government monetary authorities the backup of a series of currencies, based on my asset commodities regarding C1 C2 1921 777. The U.S. Treasury's issuance of my ID number is authenticated by the Trilateral Commission of the Global Fund or ID number 53 42 11 01 10. Department of the Treasury. Office of the General Counsel. Washington, D.C. 20-220. To all Board of Governor of the World Central Banks. International Government Monetary Authorities. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Washington, D.C. 2055, 1 and Department of the U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 87-66. Cited old and new series of currency, used TVM-LSM-666 asset commodities for the consonance of our objective purposes to back up the C1, C2, 19, 21, 777 maturity 2005. Adjustment Act under Section 5 provided to act, or undertaking the position of Mr. Jose Bautista Cruz-Cruzan Philippines, holder of Redeemers Code 1738-777. U.S. Treasury Code MR 576-CF-Fill. Therefore, upon the execution of this special proviso, we hereby issue the identity of TVM-LSM-666, ID number IC 60-84-7-9, supported by Treaty of Perpetual, authenticated by the Trilateral Commission of Global Funder ID number 54-32-11-01-10. Done in Washington, D.C. 20-220 this 11th day of July 1979. Sincerely. Signed, Russell L. Monk, Assistant General Counsel. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz, Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, T. Page Nelson, Director Foreign Currency. The Trilateral Commission. ID number 01. Know all men by these presents. By virtue of power vested by the Allied Nations, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, TVM, is registered in the Trilateral Society of Global Funder with Trilateral ID number 54-32-11-01-10. Titular Decree 010-22OA, Republic Act 54-45-54, registered in the 7 Book and 7 Seal authorized under the 12 Tables and 12 Emperors of Roman law by Judge Schumann. The name Leo Steve Marcus, LSM, is registered in the Bank International Settlement with LSM Security Code 11-01-12-33-45-1-888, protected by Treaty of Perpetual Relation CR 1949, founder of 7th White Stallion. Recognized by the World Organization as the owner and sole signatory of the World Mutual Trust Deposit and undertaking the Code of K.O.R.A.N AAA 777 MCD bearing a diplomatic and consular minister, owner Article 426, 427 and 428. Done in United States of America this 11th of August 1981. Signed, Donald F. McHenry, U.S. Ambassador, United Nations. Signed, Jimmy Carter, Chairman, Trilateral Commission. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Spokesman of UN Group of 77. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General, United Nations. Jimmy Carter as Chairman of the Trilateral Commission, and Marcos as President of the Republic of the Philippines were the co-signatories of these officials Donald F. McHenry and Kurt Waldheim of the United Nations. They confirmed that I'm duly registered as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, TVM, in the Trilateral Commission of the Global Funder. I'm the owner and sole signatory of the World Mutual Trust Deposit. The Federal Reserve System was engineered into existence in 1913 by an international central banking cartel led by the Rothschild and Rockefeller families, specifically by John D. Rockefeller along with Zbigniew Brzezinski, who founded the Trilateral Commission in 1973. The founders of the Fed established the US-based Council on Foreign Relations to make the laws of the United States according to the CFR's agenda GU.GL/KVBENU. Page 20 of 36. The Group of Trilateral Commission of Global Funder officially issued this document on October 4, 1981. Alpha Omega, UNCTAD. From the desk of the Group of Trilateral Commission of Global Funder, member of the Board of Trustee as follows. Therefore the documents on file under LSM Code, Trilateral ID number 54, 32, 11, 01, 10, TVM-LSM-666 110 11 23 34 51-888. Revelation 2010-11 The founder of 7, White Stallion Archangel Michael Almaton is protector under by order of Melchizedek, and from the desk of 12 table, group of emperor, judge shaman of the Roman law, since 1405. The Bank of International Settlement CH 4002 Battle, Switzerland and Credit Suisse First Boston 17 Rudy Lawson 1211 at Geneva granted and justified of the Code LSM Alpha Omega Titular Decree number 010227408 in accordance with Republic Act 5445-254 under the 7 Book and 7 Seal Authorized. Done in Geneva Conference Palace Del Nations, this 4th of October in the year of our Lord 1981. David Rockefeller, Jimmy Carter, Zbigniew Brzezinski, Walter Mondale, Henry Kissinger, Peter Carrington. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President United States of America. Signed, David Rockefeller, Chairman, Trilateral Commission. Signed, Jimmy Carter, Trilateral Commission, ex-President of USA. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Tiburcio V. Marcos, Alpha Omega World Chairman, holder of the 7th Golden Key of White Stallion. Therefore the documents on file under LSM code, trilateral ID number 54, 32, 11, 01, 10, LSM 666 110 11 23 34 51-888. Revelation 2010-11 The founder of 7, White Stallion Archangel Michael Almaton is protector under by order of Melchizedek, and from the desk of 12 table, group of emperor, judge shaman of the Roman law, since 1405. The Bank of International Settlement CH 4002 Battle, Switzerland and Credit Suisse First Boston 17 Rudy Lawson 1211 at Geneva granted and justified of the Code LSM Alpha Omega Titular Decree number 010227440. A. In accordance with Republic Act 5445-254 under the 7 Book and 7 Seal Authorized. The 1981 group of Trilateral Commission consisted of these officials: David Rockefeller, Jimmy Carter, Zbigniew Brzezinski, Walter Mondale, Henry Kissinger, Peter Carrington. Page 21 of 36. Refer to this copy of the delivery receipts original dated August 11, 1950 that reveals the 400,000 metric tons of gold with gold certificate number 083030L50 in the Treasury Vault of the Central Bank of the Philippines CBP. Based on the CBP's receipt, the gold and other commodities are integral part of the Bilateral Memorandum of Agreement or the 1950 BMBSA. LSM 666 logo. El Banco Espanol Filipino Offshore Capital, and his subsidiary, El Banco Espanol Diosable Segundo, importer under Executive Order No. 436 of July 1951, exporter amended under Republic Act 572 of 1950 RA No. 650. Office, Royal Custom House Aduana, Intramuros, Manila, República de Filipinas. King Philip II, also known as King Luis Antiguantolano. Ancestor of TVM, owner of the land, King Felipe. Queen Isabel II coin, grandmother of TVM, owner of the gold coin, Queen Isabel II. King Ferdinand VII coin, also known as Don Armando Villamor, Ferdinand VII, grandfather of TVM, owner of the gold coin. Delivery receipt. Delivered to Central Bank of the Philippines. Attention, Honorable Miguel Cuaderno, Governor. Special trust deposit to the new Central Bank of the Philippines for special loan of 50 years, maturity 2000, deal number 002, protected by security code 5020, custodial safekeeping receipt, gold certificate numbers, inventory list, SKR numbers, a B51, 26. 3, 11th of August 1950. Supreme Court of the Philippines seal. Signed, Attorney Fredruz Castro, Notary Public. Signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, sole heir, owner, signatory. To whom it may concern. We, Trust Depositor of El Banco Espanol Diosable Segundo, El Banco Espanol Offshore Capital, certified that we delivered the gold and other commodities owned by El Banco to the warehouse vault of Treasury of Central Bank of the Philippines as follows to wit. Gold certificates numbers 1. 083 030 L50, 400,000 metric tons. 2. 083 031 L50, 3. 083 032 L50. Grand total of 217,500 metric tons. 4. 89 003 L50, total of 30,490, of gold bars, 12.6. 5. 92 009 L50, total of 12,253,622.69 troy ounces, or 30,490,934.41 bars, 12.5. 6. 93 010 L50, total of 56,295,890.84 troy ounces, or 144,812 bars of 12.5 kilos. 7. 94 011 L50, total of 11,120,743.16 troy ounces, or 27,671,967.02 bars, 12.5 kilos. 8. 94 011 L50. Vault and Ledger Accounting. 9. 94 001 L50. 10. 94 11 L50. 11. 95 012 L50, total of 10,552.43 troy ounces, in 26,258,930.9 bars, 12.5 kilos. 12. 109 02 L50, total of 381,136,675 metric tons. We certified further these commodities as integral part of the bilateral memorandum of agreement signed in 1950, be free of all taxes, no criminal origin, covered by the Global Immunities Treaties of Agreement, maturity 2000. Done in the office of the Monetary Board, this 11th of August 1950. 50. Confirmed by, signed, Miguel Cuaderno Sr., Governor of Central Bank. Delivered by, signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, Trust Depositor. Security assigned by, signed, General Dwight Eisenhower, Pentagon. Attested by, signed, Elpidio Quirino. Signed, Queen Elizabeth II. Signed, Tankaki. Central Bank of the Philippines seal. U.S. Department of the Treasury seal. Board of Governors of the U.S. Federal Reserve System seal. Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program logo. U.S. National Security Agency seal. In addition, The said 400,000 metric tons of gold were lawfully derived from King Solomon's 1,181,336,675 metric tons of gold, which I inherited from my ancestor named Marcus Ulpius Trajanus or Trajan 98-117 AD, Roman Emperor, through King Ferdinand VII under the Code of K.O.R.A.N. The CBP's receipt was signed by Father Jose Antonio Diaz, whose known real name is Jose Protasio Mercado JPM, before he called himself Rex Alorizal JPR, or King of Kings. JPR had access to King Ferdinand VII's wealth. Page 22 of 36. In 1939, JPR and two members of the Tulano clan brought 640,000 metric tons of gold, which would be lent to Pope Pius XII, to the Vatican, where he was known as Jose Antonio Diaz de la Paz, or secretly the Black Pope, or the Jesuit Superior General. The Jesuits made London their commercial center of the world, and Rome their religious order. The Jesuits used the British Empire, which colluded with the Spanish Empire, to further the Vatican's power. The CBP's receipt also identifies me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, TVM, who is the sole/owner/signatory. Based on the CBP's receipt, my ancestor great-grandfather is King Felipe or Philip II, who was King of Spain, King of Portugal, King of Naples and Sicily, Jureuxorus King of England and Ireland, and his alias is King Luis Angtagian Tilano, who was the ruler of Mahalaca, Philippines, which is one of many kingdoms in Asia. The Philippines was named in honor of King Philip II of Spain. According to the article entitled Independent Confirmation of the Philippines Gold, and dated August 9, 2006, the deed of occupation of the Mahalaca as drafted by Reverend Andreas Urdaneta on December 7, 1565 declared the whole Philippine archipelago as the property of King Philip II of Spain. After the British Royal Army and Navy's liberation of the Filipinos from the Spanish colonizers on October 6, 1762, the British government headed by General Dawson Draper ordered the said deed's replacement, to recognize Rahulacan Macleod Tilano as the Mahalaca's legitimate heir, who is Maharaja Luis Angtagian's grandson. The document was entitled Original Certificate of Title 01-4 Protocol, which was officially issued by the Royal Government of England, recognizing the claim of the Tagian royal family, that they have lived and ruled the Mahalacan Islands since time immemorial. Historically, the British OCT 01-4 Protocol turned over the archipelago to its original owner, the Tagian royal family, as represented by a Prince Lacan Acuna or Acunia, Tagian. Reportedly, on January 7, 1764, the Spaniard, Simon de Anda, affirmed and reconfirmed the ownership of the Hacienda Filipina archipelago as embodied in the British OCT 01-4 Protocol, by issuing a Spanish new land title in the name of Prince Lacan Acuna Tagian Talano. Based on the Philippine court's decision with compromise agreement dated February 4, 1972, the British royal government then issued a royal decree, Protocol 01-4, based on the laws of the West Indies, granting ownership of the Hacienda Filipina archipelago Philippine archipelago, that was in the name of King Luis Angtagian, to the Tagian clan. Page 43, OCTT-01-4 was also in the name of Prince Lacan Acuna Tagian Tilano, also known as Rahulacan Tagian Tilano. Page 61, who was married to Princess Raina Maria Elizabeth Overbeck Macleod of Austria. Page 5, refer to the decision's PDF copy through this web link, goo.gl/drnwn. Page 23 of 36. As written in the CBP's receipt, my grandfather is King Ferdinand VII of Spain, also known as Don Armando Villamor, et al., and my grandmother is Queen Isabel II of Spain, who was instrumental in the establishment of the El Banco Español Filipino de Isabel II in the Philippines. King Ferdinand VII, who is also known as the Code of Flat K.O.R.A.N. Ferdinand Lacan Acuña Tolano Flat King of Recognized Asset Nations, K.O.R.AN, was King Felipe's successor heir in the sole ownership of the Hacienda Filipina Archipelago with the original Certificate of Title OCTT-01-4, Transfer Certificate of Title TCT-408 and TCT-498, and the gold bullion, platinum, diamond, which are lawfully protected by the Royal Decree and Treaties of Paris and Versailles. The Land Registration Commission in the Philippines officially confirms that the El Banco Español Filipino de Isabel II is World Bank exporter of gold and other commodities with paid-up capital of $5 trillion and El Banco Español Filipino offshore capital as my banking unit with paid-up capital of $356 million are the OCTT-01-4's integral part with code name of 01. AAA, registered in the 9 World Bank and 7 IMF GU.GL/WGIKLN. The commission is under the Department of Justice. My royal family lent gold bullion to the Republic of the Philippines for the CBP's establishment in the year 1949, based on the required gold reserves. Using his alias as Don Armando Villamor, King Ferdinand VII's daughter is Her Royal Highness Enemicia Cruzan Villamor, Princess of Spain, who is my mom. In the Sciences and Illusion 2018, Gregory L. Garrett reveals that the three financial families, the Rothschilds, Morgans, and Rockefellers, all do the bidding of the Jesuit order due to Jesuit infiltration in their organizations GU.GL/YCX5TY. The Rothschilds, who are Jesuits, have a controlling membership of the London Crown Temple Syndicate, because of their power base inside the City of London Corporation. Quoting Tupper Saucy, author of Rulers of Evil, Garrett exposes that the House of Rothschild is famous for helping nations go to war. King Ferdinand VII, whose alias is Prince Julian Macleod Delano II, is the father of JPR, whose sons are Hitler and Yamashita, who are my cousins who secured my global assets during the Second World War. The government of Norway also signed alliance with the Third Reich or Nazi Germany under Hitler GU.GL/due to MKYP. The wealth of the world, which used to be under the Vatican's control, exchanged hands at the end of World War II. The former Black Pope, JPR, accomplished the mission of making me the wealth's new owner. Page 24 of 36. King Ferdinand VII bequeathed to me 8 treasury redemption keys of the treasury vaults containing massive gold bullion. As Metal Commodities Trust Depositor, Father Jose Antonio Diaz signed a copy of this declassified document. Princess Maria Cristina II, spouse of King Ferdinand VII, also known as Flat, also signed this document. Photo of Queen Isabella II pointed by a red arrow is also included in this document. She was a signatory. Wikipedia confirms that the picture belongs to Queen Isabella II. https://englishwikipedia.org/wiki/Isabella II of Spain. Cloaked for secrecy. The key of gift of love in favor of my grandson Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, codename LSM-666 777 AAAMCD Flat K.O.R.AN. Authentic bullion account. ABA 1960, New York, UCB Bank Key, City National Bank and Trust Company. Union Bank of Pittsburgh, New York Operation Key. Seal of Supreme Court of the Philippines, signed, Attorney Fred Ruz Castro, Notary Public, until December 31, 1976. Signed, Princess Maria Cristina II, Viuda di Prince Ferdinand Lacanate Lano, Flat. Signed. 7 Golded Keys of 7th White Stallion, AAA 777 MCD. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santa Romana et al., Metal Commodities Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Page 25 of 36. Presidents Gerald R. Ford and Marcus, Queen Elizabeth II et al., officially issued on October 4, 1976 a copy of this reconfirmation of trust deposit to 9 World Bank and 7 IMF Banco Español Offshore Capital DTVM with the sum of $300 followed by 39 zeros, and protected by several treatises and global immunities and free from all liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin. Office of the President of the Philippines, Malacanang Palace, Manila. Reconfirmation of trust deposit in trust to 9 World Bank and 7 IMF, Banco Español Offshore Capital DTVM. The Bank International Settlement Switzerland, Credit Suisse and Netherlands certified the special grant under Global Account Code AAA, AO01-4 as umbrella code on an ABA, TVM-LSM-666, in form of MCD as backup of uncut US dollars, yen, euro, NKD, RM fund transfer all over the world. CB Circular 343 PD. Number 10, 34 and CB clearance, peso to dollar TVM-LSM-666 as legal proponent project ECOSOC United Nations Article 55, 57, and 63. We further certified the Board of Governors pursuant to ministerial summit held on 4th day October 1976 in Manila. The said trust assets of codename Flat, AAA, AO01-4, MCD, the sum of $300, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 0.00 protected by several treaties, global immunities declared no criminal origin, no liens and encumbrances, since 1851 covered by irrevocable letters of authority issued to sole heir, sole signatory in favor to TVM-LSM 666 as follows. Account Control Code US Fed ID number C60 84 79 USTID number IC60 84 79 Account number 97 54 32 01 10 01022 740A Verification with Bloomberg Screen ICFAAA 13 00 300 QSIP number 775-1200, 300-77. This coupon are recorded in St. Vincent West Indies with insurance company and all assets withdrawable after maturity year 2009 or restructuring. If the commercial banking system institution coordinate the bilateral Minesfield successor breakthrough agreement in accordance with Section 7, 10, and 11. Done in Malacanang Palace this 4th day of October 1976. Signed, T. Page Nelson, Director, Foreign Currency, signed. Preston Martin Vice Chairman, U.S. Federal Reserve. Signed, Gerald R. Ford President, United States of America. Signed, Gaston Egmont Thorne President, UN General Assembly. Signed, Queen Elizabeth II Head of Trilateral Commission. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos President, Republic of the Philippines. Currently, I'm the chairman of 10 World Banks, which include the American Indian Sovereign Nation and Central Bank as the 10th World Bank. Page 26 of 36. The Board of Governors of the Central Bank of the Philippines officially issued on October 4, 1976 this certificate ownership trusteeship about my account with the sum of $300 followed by 39 zeros. President Marcos and Ford and Queen Elizabeth II signed this certificate. Central Bank of the Philippines. Office of the Monetary Board of Governors, Manila. Certificate of Depositor, Ownership, Trusteeship. In trust to 9 World Banks, 7 International Monetary Fund IMF, deposited in special grant under Global Account Code AAA-AO01, for Mother. Account Code of K.O.R.A.N. Flat MCD-LSM-666 in US$ protected by Treaty of Perpetual PD No. 1034, 1453 and Act No. 6426. Know all men by these presents. We the Board of Governors pursuant to the multilateral, annual ministerial summit held on 4th of October 1976, certified that there have been trust account per record ledger to ledger, recorded in the Bank for International Settlement CH 4002 Basel, Switzerland and Credit Suisse Geneva 1211. Switzerland is integral part of 1950 bilateral Minesfield Successor Breakthrough Agreement exported to European countries. We further certify these trust account of AAAO01-4 flat MCD K.O.R.AN the sum of $300, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000 backup of AU metals, diamond and platinum withdrawable after maturity year 2007, protected by Treaty of General Agreement, Global Immunity, Security Insurance, no lien and encumbrances in accordance with account number 97, 54, 32, 01, 10 a special global account code number 01, 022, 7408. Done in the office of the Board of Governors of Central Bank of the Philippines this 4th of October in the year of our Lord 1976. Signed, Gregorio Licorice, Governor, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President. Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Gerald R. Ford, President. United States of America. Signed, Gaston Egmont Thorne, President of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Signed, Queen Elizabeth II, Head of Trilateral Commission. Signed, Fred Cruz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Certificate of Depositor Ownership Trusteeship. In trust to 9 World Banks, 7 International Monetary Fund IMF. Deposited in special grant under Global Account Code AAAO01-4 Mother Account Code of K.O.R.A.N. Flat MCD-LSM 666 in US$ protected by Treaty of Perpetual PD No. 1034, 1453. And Act Number 6426. Know all men by these presents. We, the Board of Governors, pursuant to the multilateral annual ministerial summit held on 4th of October 1976, certified that there have been trust account per record ledger to ledger, recorded in the Bank for International Settlement CH 4002 Basel, Switzerland, and Credit Suisse Geneva 1211 Switzerland as integral part of 1950 bilateral Mansfield Successor Breakthrough Agreement exported to European countries. We further certify these trust account of AAAO01-4 flat MCD K.O.R.AN the sum of US dollars 300, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000, 000 backup of AU metals, diamond and platinum withdrawable after maturity year 2007 protected by Treaty of General Agreement, Global Immunity, Security Insurance, no lien and encumbrances in accordance with account number 97, 54, 32, 01, 10 as Special Global Account Code Number 01-022-740-A. Page 27 of 36. I'm the sole/signatory of the 50-year World Asset Reserve of 1 million metric tons of diamonds, 1 million metric tons of platinum, and 1 million metric tons of gold deposited in trust in European countries through Narodna Banka Jugoslavij National Bank of Yugoslavia. Eurasian countries greatly benefited from my World Asset Reserve. Seal of the President of United States of America. Seal of United States National Security Agency. Seal of the Trilateral Commission. Seal of the Central Intelligence Agency. Seal of United Nations. Gold, diamond, platinum. The Trilateral Commission. Certificate of Depositor. Hpohagaka Jerokarbanj. Narodna Banka Jugoslavij. 29xi 1973. CR 99 01 58 01 90 48 5 88 80B. A. 1 million metric tons of diamonds. B. 1 million metric tons of platinum. C. 1 million metric tons of gold. Know all men by these present. We certify that President Ferdinand E. Marcos of the Republic of the Philippines in his personal capacity depositor in trust representing to sign the General Memorandum of Agreement in behalf of the Filipino people, hereby waive his right and participation over the above-mentioned commodities in favor to TVM-LSM-666, sole signatory of the World Asset Reserve 450. Years in European countries deposited in trust through Hpohagaka Jerokarbanj dated the 11th of November 1973, ended 2005 with sole discretionary power of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVM-LSM-666. Copy of documents herein attached of the following items, inventories. 1. AAA, 18, 77, 91, 2. 2. AAA, 51, 30, 82, 1. 3. AAA, 61, 90, 48, 5. 4. AAA, 67, 89, 63, 6. 5. AAA, 67, 36, 23, 2. 6. AAA 187791-2. 7. AAA 513082-1. 8. AAA 619048-5. 9. AAA 678963-6. 10. AAA 673623-2. 11. AA 100 pieces 99-01-58-99-02-58. 12. SFD 29XI 1973. A. Rikishina 057. B. Peter Lines 058. C. Aquinonsburn 059. Based on the decision International Certificate of Transaction and Diamond International and Metal Deposit. Page 1 of 2. Page 28 of 36. I'm the real owner of the said assets, commodities, diamonds, platinum, and gold, including the 2% interest per annum for 50 years, and these are protected by Treaty of Versailles and international immunities, and they are free and clear of any liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin. I lawfully inherited the world asset reserve from my father. In lien of these foregoing deposits in trust, is movable, removable in the year 2005, in accordance with Court Order Republic Act 26, and the Law of Ownership Article 426, 427 and 428. This foregoing deposits, the Hopohagaka Jerukabnj reciprocated, in issuing the deposit of 500 billion Yugoslavian dinar and all deposit covered by Jerukabnj Yugoslavian Insurance Certificate CR number 990158****. A. 680,000 carats of diamond, platinum, gold bullion in bars. Photocopy is on file. This foregoing deposit is protected by the Treaty of Versailles, Redeemer number 1738-777 securities, gents, and international immunities issued to Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM-666 K.O.R.AN, as the real owner of the above-mentioned asset commodities, including the 2% interest per annum. This security are cleared, non-criminal origin, free and clear of any liens and encumbrances, no harassment under the Charter, to Charter of United Nations Article 2. Therefore, further upon execution of this banking instrument supported by banking law of bailment, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM 666 is the absolute owner. Done in Cancun, Mexico, October 4, 1982. Signed by. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Spokesman of G77. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President, United States of America. Signed, Friamanik Ruxbefera, Zamanek Guvera, Yugoslav legislator. Signed, Jean Duan Jordan Kirkpatrick, U.S. Ambassador of the United Nations. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General, UNCTAD. Signed, Jaime C. Leyer, Governor of Central Bank. Confirmed by, signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, /owner/sole signatory coded TVM-LSM 666. Acknowledgement. Republic of the Philippines. Batasang Pambansa. Diliman, Quezon City. SS. Before me, a notary public for the city of Quezon under the IBP rule personally appeared His Excellency President Ferdinand E. Marcos, who waive his right and participation over the gold bullion and other asset commodities, AAA in favor of his son Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM-666 known as successor heir of the Code of K.O.R.A.N, all known to me, and to me known to be the same persons who executed this instrument, on this voluntary acts and deeds. Witness whereof I he run to set my hand and notary seal this 8th of October in the year of our Lord 1982. Document number 1314. Page number 88. Book number 42. Series of 1982. Signed, Attorney Ponciano H. Alivio. Notary Public, until December 31st, 1982. PTR number 83, 69, 77, 4. Page 202. Page 29 of 36. Based on this official document, President Ferdinand E. Marcos confirmed on November 11, 1974 that I'm his son who is the sole heir and successor of all gold and platinum bullion, and diamonds. As the sole signatory and sole owner, I signed this paper for Narodna Banka Jugoslavije. Hapanagaka Jerakabnj, Narodna Banka Jugoslavije. Transaction Code Ferdinand E. Marcos, or LAAA. Waiver of rights, interest with deed of undertaking of transfer of right. Ferdinand E. Marcos legal depository in trust of my son Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, sole heir, successor of all gold bullion, diamond 680,000 XXS, and platinum in bars. Based on the Decision International Certificate of Transaction Diamond International and Metal Deposit, I signed and cited in trust the above-mentioned asset commodities in the Bank of Hapanagaka Jerakabnj Narodna Banka Jugoslavije. Dated XX of November 1973 with the presence and witness by Central Bank Governor Jaime C. Lea, 3 Amanik Ruxbetha as Amanik Governora. All certificates of AAA, Certificate of Issuing Banka Pohabaka Jerakabnj Narodna Banka Jugoslavije, Mother Box CR-990-158. Mother Box number SFR 411, 428, 6. Total of 22 boxes covered by Treasury Certificate number CR 990-158 Certificate of the Depositor. Certificate of Inventory List CR 990-158 and Insurance Certificate number 990-158. Diamond Certificate AAA 990-1588, Contract Jugoslavije. Certificate of Assay, Delivery Receipt CR 1973. CR 990-158. CR 411, 426, 8, CR 990, 1588, CR 619, 015, 8, CR 411, 426, 8, CR 888, 0B, CR 880, 1B. A. 1 million metric tons of diamonds. B. 1 million metric tons of platinum. C. 1 million metric tons of gold. Therefore, further upon the execution of this document Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded LSM-666 is the absolute owner and undertaking of the XXUNT investment mentioned, with the Hapanagaka Jerakabnj Narodna Banka Jugoslavije, maturity 2005. done the 11th of September 11, 1974 under Proclamation 1081A, Decree 010-22-740A. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Jaime C. Laya, Governor, Central Bank. Signed, 3 Amanik, Ruxbefera, Zamanik, Governora. Signed, Tiburcio V. Marcos, Solona, sole signatory. $1,000,000 metric tons each commodity. Diamonds, platinum, gold, deposit in Yugoslavia. Page 30 of 36. My oath of office in the Philippine Supreme Court reveals the following. My code name is TVM-LSM-666. I'm of El Banco Español, now the Bank of the Philippine Islands. I'm the last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod Delano II in the ownership of Hacienda Filipina Archipelago. I'm the 7th star Governor General and overall Commander-in-Chief of World United Nations military government. I'm the founder of LSM Alpha Omega Global Marshall Program. I'm the World Peace Promoter. I officially swore on August 11th, 1978, my 30th birthday. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Manila. Oath of Office. I, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, coded TVM-LSM-666, 01-022-740A, Kingfisher, Farnest Harbor King, Inner, ABBA, 777, AAA, MCD, WVM, CCD, Philanthropist, 7th White Stallion, SCD, C1C2. 19, 21, 777, of El Banco Español, Hacienda Filipina Archipelago, having been appointed last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod Delano, Princess Isabel III and Princess Maria Cristina III, Mortis Cuasa, World United Nations Military Philippines Government effective 2007 as 77. Star Governor General and Commander-in-Chief. Founder of LSM Alpha Omega Global Marshall Program in accordance with United Nations ECOSOC Article 55. Do hereby solemnly swear, that in the 11th day of August 1978, that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability, the duties of my present position as Governor General and Commander-in-Chief of World United Nations Military Government under Special Proviso, Mortis Causa effective January 2007. I may hereafter hold under the UN Trilateral Commission for Peace, to all nations 2 nations as World Peace Promoter. That I will support, and defend the Constitution of the Philippines. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will obey the law's new legal order, decree, and proclamation promulgated by the law duly constituted by the authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and to the international government, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Signed, Honorable Fredruz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Governor General Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, 7-star General Head Found East King Justice of Nations, Governor General, Overall Commander-in-Chief, in accordance of Mortis Causa. Subscribed and sworn to before me, a notary public, for and in the city of Manila, Philippines this 11th of August 1978. Signed, Attorney Ponciano H. Livio, Notary Public, until December 31st, 1978, PTR number, 83, 69, 76, 9. Document number 1455, page number 94, book number 76, series of 1978. Page 31 of 36. My consanguineal relationship with Queen Elizabeth II. King Ferdinand VII, my grandfather, alias Don Armando Villamor, King Ferdinand VII's father, King Philip II. His twin sister, Queen Victoria, Generation 5, my grandaunt, Queen Elizabeth II's great-great-grandmother. Enamisha Crose Villamor, my royal mother, King Philip II's granddaughter. Cousins, Edward VII, Generation 4, my first cousin, 1x removed. George V, Generation 3, my second cousin, Queen Elizabeth II's grandfather. George VI, Generation 2, my second cousin, 1x removed. Queen Elizabeth II, Generation 1, my second cousin, 2x removed. His Majesty, King TVM, Queen Elizabeth II second cousin, 2x removed. 2x removed means that there is a 2-generation difference. Reliable online references. YouTube, Her Royal Highness, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, genealogy with codename, TVM-LSM-666, goo.gl/3yoegh. Wikipedia, Family Tree of English and British Monarchs, goo.gl/b1rpuc, Royal Descendants of Queen Victoria, and King Christian IX, goo.gl/7uvjk. King Philip II married Princess Rowena Maria Elizabeth Overbeck MacLeod, who is my great-grandmother and Trump's ancestor through his mother. Since Trump is a MacLeod, he is appointed as the 45th President of the United States of America and to be the supreme military protector of the K.O.R.A.N through Washington, D.C. The United States of America is not controlled from the White House, but from the Jesuit Georgetown University that overlooks Washington, D.C. goo.gl/bqafgp. The Jesuit order established the Federal Reserve System, which is under my chairmanship. I myself was the Jesuit Superior General. Page 32 of 36. I and my Director General/Provost Marshals of the AOWDMP designate the people of the Philippines as the bankrollers of many Norwegian banks for the full implementation of the Divine Master Plan for the New World Society, based on my royal family's vast wealth. Let us inform you the commitment of the Filipino people to the world. We, the Filipino people, are hardworking, courageous and dignified. Our noble mission is to fully eradicate abject poverty. Because of our ardent love for humanity, we are spearheading humanitarian and national economic development programs. Please acknowledge our philanthropic advocacy for mankind. Please include all the Filipino people who have valid Philippine passports in your visa waiver program, because they deserve to be welcomed as your special guests. Many Filipinos sacrificed their lives in the Philippines during the Second World War because of my royal family's massive wealth, whose huge portion is stored in Norwegian banks. For great benefit of humanity, the Philippines is the richest country in the world according to K.O.R.A.N. Please refer to my directive to the European Sovereign, states about the said visa waiver program through goo.gl/x8rz7q and goo.gl/l2ne9y. I'm inviting you to be my fellow implementers and philanthropists of the agreement between then Presidents Marcos and Reagan, based on a copy of their letter of instructions as shown below. Seal of the President of the Philippines, Seal of the President of the United States. Certificate of the United States of America Uncut Dollars. Republic of the Philippines, United States of America. Letter of Instructions. This letter of instruction prescribes the proper distribution of the budgetary scheme in the following summary regulation. 1. 60% for government projects, a. Infrastructure, schools, hospitals, markets, b. Road constructions, b1. National roads, 4 lanes to urban cities, b2. Barangay roads, concrete farm to market, b3. Road electrification. C. Agricultural development, c1. Irrigation system, c2. Food production, c3. Technology transfer program. D. Environmental rehabilitation, d1. Reforestation, d2. Water conservation, d3. Forest preservation. E. Technology enhancement program. 2. 40% for holder redeemer, investor, funder. 20% buyer, redeemer discount, 15% holder, 5% negotiators. Strict compliance on the proper rules and regulation of redemption as embodied in this letter of instructions, deposit certificate of delivery receipt and the certificate of entitlement of the Allied Nations is hereby directed. Done on this 23rd day of October 1982, Manila, Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President of the United States of America. Page 33 of 36. I'm pleased to provide you my contact information below. US-based phone, country code 001, area code 347-771-0171, country code 001, area code 0929-350-233. Respectfully. Signed. His Majesty, King Tiburcio Villamor Marcos Tolanota Gian IV, Emperor Chuatali of the Qing/Ming/Tang dynasties of China, successor heir/owner/judicial administrator, sole redeemer of global flat and trust accounts, C1, C2, C19, 21. 777. Successor heir reverse CTT01-4/TCTT408/G498, Hacienda Filipina Archipelago. United Nations, 7-star Governor General. Sole signatory of the K.O.R.A.N. Codename, TVM-LSM-666. U.S. Treasury ID, IC-60-847-9. Titular Decree, 01-0-22-74-0A. Federal Reserve System ID, C-60-84-7-9. Global Funder Trilateral Number, 54-32-11-01-10. Co-Chairman, the Committee of 300. Member, G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega. Chairman, Trilateral Commission. Chairman, El Banco Espanol Filipino Diosable Segundo. World Chairman, Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program. Member, the International Security Council of the United Nations. Supreme Commander, the International Bureau of Central Interpol. Page 34 of 36. In cooperation with the Director Generals, Adjutant Generals, Provost Mass Halls, Mandate Trustees, with complete irrevocable global immunities, who are officers of the International Bureau of Central Interpol AN, members of the International Security Council of the United Nations, General Jonathan E. Castaneda, aide-de-camp, Code, JEC 040. General Juliet M. Marcus Talanotagian, Treasurer, Code, JMTT 002. General Leandro A. Dianson, Code, LAD 004. General Gary Ciori, Chief Legal Counsel. General Crisanto Q. Cannon Jr., Administrative, Code, CQC 066. General Eduardo R.E.S., Chief Legal Counsel. General Martin John Spicholsky, Director for Foreign Relations. General Demetrius Julius Shiver, Director for Foreign Relations, Code, DJS 088. General Alan Krummack, Director for Foreign Relations. General Alfredo A. Atten, Code, AAA 006. General Antonio B. Simaden, Code, ABS 011. General Nicanor P. Girona, Code, NPG 355. General Eugene M. Martirez, Code, EMM 007. General Josephine D. Liza, Code, JDL 009. General Kenneth Y.U., Code, KYY 017. General Robert L. DeGuro, Code, RLD 606. General Melvin Louis Arellano, Ministro de Communications, Code, MRO 026. General Robert R. Lachica, Code, RRL 012. General Sung Harrison Beek, Code, SHB 100. General Ekaterina Raspatoika, Code, ERS 131. General Owen T. Scott Lennon, Code, OTL 555. General Merrill Q. Barliver, Code, MLB 210. General John Naivik. General Celadonio Siompad, Code, CCO 314. General Rise G. Mussman, Code, RGM 123. General Ian A. Fleming, Code, IAF 913. Page 35 of 36. The Golden Key of LSM 666. Proclamation 1081 of 1974. As Umbrella Code Account. I'm the last surviving emperor who holds the key to the 26 monarchies all over the world. 13 among the Nordic European monarchies and another 13 for the Roman Spanish monarchies stretching all the way to Asia. I'm the king of Maholika. Page 36 of 36.